We're interviewing today Mr. David Gass. He is director of the Highlands Coalition. The Highlands Coalition had a international garden at the Ford School, which was recently bulldozed. I'm going to let Mr. Gass talk a little bit about his involvement in the garden and offers to work with the Lynn Public School System and how much they were involved in the garden. So, Mr. Gass, you're on.
Okay. The background is that for 7 years we operated a community garden at the Ford School, and it was the first one on asphalt in the state of Massachusetts. And we had up to 30, we had all natural materials, compost, and even the wood was built with was composite wood. So it was all natural. It was built by Lynn Tech and Highlands Coalition, and mostly volunteered people, and everything was given to us virtually. We got a state grant from DCR, Department of Conservation and Recreation, and the kids loved it.
Hello, Mr. Gass. Did the Lynn School Department contact you about the bulldozing of the garden?
Not at all. They suddenly came up with a backhoe, and we're going to take it out one night. I think it was a Thursday night, and they removed the fence. I said, "What are you doing?" And the foreman said, "I think we're removing the garden." So that's when I sent a letter to DPW. There was no communication between Dr. Latham and anybody at school. The last word was in April when the word was, John Ford said, "We're not going to remove the garden," and Latham reiterated that, confirmed that, and that was it. That's why we left everything there. We're going to donate everything to the garden if they kept it. So when they heard they were going to remove it, we had to go and rescue our stuff. It's like evicting someone from an apartment and not letting them take the furniture without without the court order. So that was the story. And once they started removing it, it was brutal. They removed everything that had been built there just about. And the reason was, they said, because they use physical exercise. They needed more space. Well, when there were 600 kids, they didn't use that for 10 years. Now there's 500 kids. Why would you need it? And you got a park nearby. It's the most beautiful park around. Why wouldn't you use the park? Walk down the street 100 yards, and you got a park for exercise. So it didn't make sense. I thought there was a ruse that was, and felt very offended by it.
Mr. Gass, did John Ford ever contact you about being on the garden committee as he promised in the school committee meeting?
No, he didn't. It was Dr. Latham said that we'd be contacted, and Tom Arabino said there'll be a seamless transition, which means no problems, between a community garden converted to a school garden, and I was not contacted by anybody.